Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We have a company called The Green Zone. I'm Angela Manji, and these are my fellow team members. Please introduce yourselves.
Myself, Nikhil Dhake.
My name is Nawed Amele.
My name is Dan Kubala.
And I am Asir Alal.
So our business idea is it's based on the fact that we are a company that helps link local nurseries to customers at home or anywhere in the city. So what we are focusing on is to give customers plans that have healthy benefits. So we realized that there's a problem when people want to buy plans and they don't actually know which kind of plans to get, what to put in their house, what kind of plants that would help them have more oxygen instead of carbon dioxide, the kind of plants that would remove toxins from their homes and whatnot. So we as a company would have a website having a group of plants which would give them certain health benefits and would promote health. Our main aim is to promote health and bring awareness to the kinds of plants that can make you more healthy in the home. So we are an online retail nursery which provides plants that provide you with clean air and fresh oxygen. We connect local nurseries in 8 prime locations and serve the areas within a 20-kilometer radius. We offer delivery services at affordable rates and ensure same-day delivery of the plants that you order. So what we plan to do is to have nurseries all over in the prime locations, in 8 different prime locations. And what we're going to do is we have a set of criteria to make sure that these nurseries provide us with the best quality services. They are going to be our suppliers. And they are going to help us. What we are going to do is we go to the nursery, we pick a plant, and then we deliver it to whoever orders online on our portal. And our strategy is to provide quality plants to customers at the lowest possible industry rates. We've realized that whenever you go to any different nursery, there's a different price. Like, you never know how much exactly a plant is. Like a nursery, someone in a local nursery can just give you a price which is higher than in another local nursery. So we are offering a platform where you can get the lowest possible industry rates. And our sales strategy is to provide exceptional customer service and a variety of plans available for customers and accessibility of reaching customers due to coverage of prime areas in Bangalore. Our competitive advantages will be to provide quality plans at the lowest industry rates, as I mentioned earlier. The skill sets that we possess individually, which will be spoken about later on in the slide. We are going to also provide exceptional customer services, such as, in case there's any customer complaints and whatnot, they can make it to us. In case they have a problem with their pots or the plant itself, they can come to us and, through the online portal and complain and would go back to them as soon as possible. Get back to them as soon as possible. And also the coverage of prime areas in Bangalore would enable us to focus on more communities than usual at the start of the business. Nikhil will talk about the industry analysis. We are talking about quarters 5 forces. Thank you.
As you know, quarter 5 forces still is as relevant as it was today for industry analysis. Quarter 5 forces composes of main 5 parts: the threats of new entrants, the competition, the substitutes, and the bargaining power of supplier as well as buyers. The threats of new entrants in our industry is quite high because the entry barriers are low and it requires relatively less amount of capital. And it's a relatively growing industry because they don't have any substitutes as such. Like for Coca-Cola, there is a substitute for Pepsi. Like for diesel, there is a substitute for petrol. But as such, there is no replacement for plants. So the customers or whoever are customers have to purchase the plant. As I said, the competition is high. There are numerous nurseries present in Bangalore. In fact, in each location there are around 2 to 3 nurseries present at least. So we are going to curve this out by a competitive advantage and a strategy, as Angela mentioned before. So bargaining power of supplier is low in our case because there are very high number of suppliers and low switching costs involved, because we can easily switch from one nursery to another because there are so many substitutes available and they are mainly selling the same products. The degree of differentiation, I said, is not there because same products have been sold in every nursery. The bargaining power of customers is high because they can just switch easily. They can switch from any nursery to another. Threats of substitutes I mentioned is low. You cannot replace plants, you have to purchase plants for purification of air. The products which we are going to sell the plants, flowers, customized pots of plants according to the requirements of customers, fertilizers and gardening instruments like water pipe, water sprayer and water sprinkler. And we are going to provide them a maintenance subscription either quarterly, yearly or monthly as they want. For promotion is one of the critical factors for success of a business. We are going to advertise through newspapers, magazines and pamphlets. Social media is one of the key success of marketing today. We are going to do it through Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and various other sources. We are going to raise awareness about the value of plants in our surrounding and the health benefits associated with every plant. There are different benefits associated with plants. Like snake plant can reduce the carbon dioxide present in the air. There are few plants who can also reduce depression in the workplace by around 40%. So there are various plants associated with different benefits, and we are going to mention it to our customers through marketing. Price, we are going to follow a competitive pricing strategy. So if the customer is providing, if our competitor is providing a product as 40 rupees for a plant, we are going to sell them at 30 or possibly 35. We are going to follow competitive pricing because the products which are sold in this industry are relatively homogeneous. There is not a lot of differentiation factor here involved. Market segmentation. We will do segmentation according to area, which is an urban area. Because Bangalore is getting very populated, it's very important to reduce the pollution here. Demographic segmentation according to age. Our age market will be, age segmentation will be 18 to 60. As generally people realize the importance of planting the plants by 18 or so. Genders will include both male and female. And the classes will include all, whether it's upper class, lower middle class or lower class. Occupation, again all of them, whether lawyer, doctors, professors, any occupation. In psychographic segmentation, we will go to the people who have values for the environment, they want to save the environment. We will target them as a segment. A target market will be numerous apartments, restaurants, hospitals, spas, school colleges and companies. As you can see, we are going to target mass market. We have a lot of scope of earning money from this numerous sources. Now I am going to hand over the key success factors to my partner Angela.
For the key success factors, these are things that we feel that will make us more successful in our business. So we have our delivery services, and we are going to provide same-day delivery and instant replies to customer complaints. What we plan to do is, what we noticed in the industry is that most of these online websites that are already delivering plants, they say they will give the plants within like maybe a week or something like that. We want to cut the time that would give you a plant and make it that same day. That is why we have 8 different prime locations where our delivery guy will go to a nursery which we have chosen in each of these locations and can be able to go to all, within 20 kilometers radius of that prime location, they can serve people in all those areas. For quality assurance, we are also going to hire someone who is an expert in botany, more or less. So what the person will do is to help us to go to each of these nurseries, make sure that the plants that they're going to give to us is very good, is of high quality, and that person will go at least maybe once a week or twice a week. And what we are going to do is to provide quality plants to our customers, and we are also going to give a manual, like an instructions manual, where if you buy a plant from us, we give you something that helps you to take care of your plant even after buying it. Because sometimes people don't know exactly maybe how much water to put, how much sunlight the plant has to get. So we help you to maintain your plant even after you buy it. And our delivery service executives are going to be trained extensively for ensuring quality of the plants. The reason why we are doing this is to make sure that when we from our office get an order in our place, our delivery executives will be able to tell which plant is actually healthy whenever they go and pick it from the nursery, so that they don't give our customers something that is bad. And they will also be trained to know the kind of plants that we sell on our platform, so that there's no mistake like with deliveries and whatnot. Another key success factor we believe to have will be customer service. As I mentioned earlier, we're going to try to keep our relations with our customers by sending them newsletters, and we'll also have a blog on our website which will constantly update with information about maintenance and care of plants, health benefits of plants, and more. Dan is going to talk about our management team.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I want to introduce me and my team and what are we going to do exactly in the organization. As I can introduce, we are a partnership firm with 5 members in the management team. Apart from the 5 members, there will be some number of employees that I will describe now. And for first, I want to introduce she will really introduce herself as a CEO, Angela Manchi. We have a human resource manager, which is me. We have an operation manager, which is Nawed Ambele. We have a marketing manager, which is my friend Nikhil Dake. And our finance manager will be Asilalo. Our organization has the benefit of having different people from different cultures, which is one of our best things I can say. Apart from the management team, we'll have an expert in botanics, which will have some role in the organization. Apart from quality assurance task, we will be responsible for training all the employees, which will be sent in all the key areas of the organization. Because to ensure that the delivery, which is they are the one who deliver the product and assure the quality of services. We will be training them regarding to botanics and every skill needed. And for maintenance of the website, because we are a company, the main thing is the website, we will have an IT expert to take care of the blog and the social media and the website.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Nawed Ambele. I am charged to presenting operation management. Our operation will be like that, a delivery process. When someone make a customer make a call online or make a call in our office, we will make sure that the customer will get the plant that you ordered it at the same day. And I was telling that when a customer make an order, we will make sure that the delivery person who is started to deliver the plant will go to the
you have 1 minute.
closest.
1 minute.
The closest nursery, take the plant there and deliver it the same day. After that, we have maintenance after service. We have a maintenance officer in place in our office who will try to conduct all the general maintenance and give all the necessary information to make sure that the plant can grow faster. That is what we want our operation.
Good morning, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Asir Ali. I'm going to speak about finance for our organization. Source of generation of money will be the commission from the nurseries that will be collaborating with us and selling of gardening instruments. The delivery charge will be charged, and sales of fertilizers and customized goods will be extra charge. The cost for the startup of the company will be 40 lakhs. That will be a management investment. The expense will be the website, the vehicle, the rent deposit, and the furniture. Sales forecasting, we are expecting to make good sales. For plants, we are expected to make 500 plants per month. The price will be 250 rupees each. And flowers, we are expecting to sell 400 flowers, and pots will be 350. Others will be subscription, fertilizers, and pesticides. Fertilization.
So also be diversifying, be expanding within 5 years, and what we plan to do is to import foreign plants so that the market can get access to different kinds of plants with more health benefits, and we'll also expand into creating fertilizers.